Welcome to the Global Law Program. You're with Andrew Bird, and we're going to explore all things law today, hopefully entertain you. In world news, United Nations officials are facing pressure to revisit their unpaid internship policy after a New Zealand intern had been living in a tent near Lake Geneva, had resigned and called for interns all over the world to unite in a fight for their rights. Mr. Hyde from New Zealand had quoted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and said everybody who works has a right to just and favourable remuneration. So, quite interesting story, and hopefully a review can actually take place. Keeping to the UN on a more positive note, on the 19th of August, there was commemorations for World Humanitarian Day. This day pays tribute to UN colleagues who have lost their lives in humanitarian service. So the day celebrates the spirit of survivors and salutes humanitarians who bring relief to fellow human beings across the world. This year, the commemoration included a debate on the impact of Sustainable Development Goals on humanitarian work and response. So more news on the UN. On 24th October, exactly 70 years since the Charter of the United Nations entered into force, an open day will be organised at the Palace of Nations, the surrounding Ariana Park. Thousands of visitors are expected on the grounds for this extraordinary event to bring together various UN agencies, funds, and programs in other international organisations, permanent missions, and non-governmental organisations. And also on the day, the sculpture by renowned artist Michelangelo Pizzolitto will be unveiled. It'll be composed of 193 stones from the 193 member states. So yeah, exciting times. Well, recently I was providing information on the new Australian government discussion paper on tax reform. I believe it was called the White Paper. You can look at the details on the discussion paper at bettertax.gov.au. The submissions have closed, but you can view all the submissions and the discussion paper on the website. If you're interested in free trade agreements between countries, there's now a website that has a free trade agreement tool available. It is called ftatool.com.au. Check it out if you're interested. You can search by country, and you can actually search by product as well. So yeah, check it out. Moving on to community announcements. Anti-Poverty Week is from 11th to 17th of October. The main aims of the week is to strengthen public understanding of the causes and consequences of poverty and hardship around the world and in Australia, and encourage research, discussion, and action to address these problems, including action by individuals, communities, organisations, and governments. Everyone's encouraged to help reduce poverty and hardship by organising an activity during the week or taking part in an activity organised by others. The website is www.antipovertyweek.org.au, and it's looking at the calendar of events. You can actually just do a search on the website. I believe there's a couple happening in Queensland. Get involved. Okay, I found the events for Queensland. There's a photojournalism exhibition. There's a launch and photojournalism exhibition. Worship service. There's an event for building stronger communities. There's a lunch for the Future of Poverty lunchtime forum. A Rise Up breakfast. Another looks to be breakfast. And a walk against poverty. So yeah, some events happening. Check them out. Now I just wanted to highlight a Trade and Investment Queensland event. The Queensland International Business Series will be taking place from October 6 to 16, and it will give Queensland businesses a chance to receive the latest market information on export opportunities, global investment, and world trade. It will allow businesses to meet Queensland's 13 Trade and Investment Commissioners based in Trade and Investment Queensland offices around the world, and also allow network with senior industry and government figures, building your local and global trade and investment contacts. Program of events have been released. There's There's lots of events, food and agri to North Asia, trading, connecting with Hong Kong and Greater China, global opportunities in METS, Premier of Queensland Export Awards, presentation dinner, Australia-India address, trade and investment luncheon, the globally engaging network event, Genie 2015, Queensland-Japan Chamber of Commerce and Industry event, US market entry event, and UQ Latin American colloquium. So yeah, lots of things on. Check out the website www.tiq.queensland.gov.au/event/Queensland-international-business/. Another significant international event will be held this year. The General Council of the World Trade Organization has agreed to hold the 10th Ministerial Conference in Nairobi, Kenya, from 15 to 18 December 2015. So there's actually a page on the World Trade Organization website, WTO.org. I usually don't mention tourism kind of events, but this one seems to be kind of very productive, and it'd be well worth attending. Is the Tourism Innovation Conference. It's in Cairns on the 6th of November, and there's actually some really good people who will be speaking and who will be attending. So I'm just going to read it out here. Tourism Tropical North Queensland Chief Executive Officer Alex de Waal said the founder of Socially Sorted, Donna Moritz, Sean Blockridge from the Margaret River Discovery Company, Core Pacific Chief Operating Officer Simon McGrath, and Unique People Proprietary Limited Managing Director Shelley Weil will be speaking at 4 of the 8 concurrent sessions. There'll also be Carl Kroneski and media personality James O'Loughlin. So yeah, all about networking and driving innovation in your business. So the website is www.ttnq.org.au. Check it out. Well, this is interesting international news. In Ireland, charities and individuals received over €2 million from court poor boxes last year, the court service figures show. The biggest beneficiary was Society of St. Vincent de Paul, with 92 branches getting almost €130,000. So what's imposed for the fine for offences is that there's a payment to the charity. So as per the article here, public order offences including breaches of the peace, intoxication and disorderly conduct in a public place were the most common offences for which the poor box option was given to defendants. It can also be used in traffic offences, first-time minor drug offences, and offences against property or animals. There are many reasons and instances why the poor box option was used. The accused might never previously have been before the courts, might have pleaded guilty, or a conviction might be inappropriate or adversely affect employment and working abroad. It provides an option where some financial penalty is considered merited, but a conviction and fine are not. I thought I'd also share on this program the public consultation page of the business.gov.au website. It's very good because you've got all the consultations there listed: food derived from insect-protected soybeans, industry contribution. There's accreditation of regulated water infrastructure charges in New South Wales Murray-Darling Basin. So all these kind of things that may affect business, they're all there for public consultation, and you can actually register your interest as a business, individual, industry association or not-for-profit to receive notification of any consultations that may affect you. So I'm going to put the link up for that, but that'll be interesting if you're a business to see what's going on in the area that you're in.